and welcome to Rogue Reviews. I'm Patrick, your host. So today we're going to be looking at the protest done by, I think they're called No to Oil or Just Stop Oil or something against oil. So they've been doing some protests along the lines of getting onto the Dartford Bridge, like blocking roads, just causing a lot of havoc really. And we're going to talk about what they stand for and the way they're going about things.
I had to go to the hospital from the toilet. I'm dead. Let me go. Stop interfering with us. Where's the police? What are we paying our taxes for? You know, have our life inconvenienced by these idiots. This is wrong. Time to stand up for what's right. In a free country, this doesn't happen. Get these people out the road. Get out the road. Get out the road. Do your protest there with no inconvenience anyone. Right? Come on, rise up. 90% of people disagree with this. He hasn't got
So as you can see, the general public are a little bit upset with these protesters. So basically these protesters protested because they want, I've had to do quite a lot of research on this because I wanted to be a little bit informed about what I'm talking about. So these protesters are protesting and they're saying they don't want any new oil or coal or any fossil fuels used. Apparently, I had someone say we've got enough to last us 8 years or something. So, and they want us to find alternatives because obviously we can't go over this 1.5 degrees Celsius, otherwise the whole world ends in the future. So firstly, the whole 1.5 Celsius thing, like, it's not a guarantee. It's not 100% science. It's a lot of scientists have said that they concur, but they're, you know, in a lot of these things, it's like they think they're like highly confident. Some of it's medium confidence, but they're definitely not saying it's 100%. So, and also there's different other things, other science out there looking at actually maybe there's better ways about going around it to do with raising the whole world's GDP. This could help child nutrition, because the more healthy children we've got, more brain power, you know, could come up with an answer to the problem. Now, I'm all for saving the planet, if that's what we need to do. I think these protests are going completely the wrong way about it. I mean, I think probably a lot of people out there do agree with them, but the way they're behaving just makes us all hate them. Because no one wants to have to sit in traffic for hours and hours and hours on end, which is what these people have caused. The ones that got on the bridge, hours, like the bridge was shut for 2 days. The traffic was unbelievable. And they're just, you know, like you see on here, in the streets of like London, big roads in London, just causing absolute havoc. But we're not the people that are getting oil out of the ground. Yeah, we're using oil, but we're not going to be making any decisions. So what's annoying the crap out of us going to do? Like, I do not understand where you're going with this protest. Like, there was one of their other protests was they threw a can of soup at a Van Gogh painting. It had glass on it, so I think they knew that, but it was like to shock, you know. And then they super glued their hands to the wall, which is great. I mean, to be honest, I don't care about that. If you want to throw soup at a painting, as long as it's protected and you're not going to ruin the painting, go for it. And then super glue your hands to it. It's not affecting my life whatsoever. So yeah, go for it. But I'd be really interested to know what you guys think about the protests. For me, I think it's not the right way to go. I think that there probably is things that need to be done. But again, I'll go back to something I've said before. If we change, so if we stop using oil and everything else, right, all of our bills go higher and higher and higher, yeah? So we all then have to pay out more. Our general life is going to be worse, okay? But places like China, India, are they going to change? Because if they don't change, like people are, oh, we should lead the way. But all will happen is they're like, we're going to go down in money as an economy and as a general population. The Chinese and the Indians and everyone else are going to, and the third world are going to carry on using all of the coal and everything else and not worry about it. They're all going to become a lot richer. I mean, and the bottom line is still the end of the human race. If the science is correct. Still the end of the human race. So I still don't really get what they're going to achieve from us stopping it. Other than causing the UK population more poverty. We're going to get colder in terms of because we won't have the money to heat our houses and all that sort of thing. So I think this really needs to be thought about more, and it needs to be done on a much higher level with the government and governments. I mean, they've already been addressing stuff, but I don't know, like, I'm not saying I got the answer because I don't think there is an answer. I think we just all need to try and clean up the whole world in a whole, but no one really wants it to affect their lives. I mean, all of these protesters, I'm sure, are still using cars, phones, everything else. I mean, so you sort of got a bit of hypocrisy there as well. But let me know what you guys think, and please comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.